My connection with the world was our small local library, which had one shelf of science fiction books. And I read that entire shelf of books before I was 10 years old. And that gave me the desire to connect with the world and to be part of the bigger world. Worldwide Works is a high-tech market research company operating across the African continent. We've got a vision of unraveling and demystifying technology use by businesses and consumers, but also to try to give people a sense of how technology is being used currently and how it's likely to be used in the future. We've always had the idea of being small, nimble, agile, and able to leverage technology in order to remain small but have a very big impact. I've written 20 books. In one of my early urban legends books, I used the internet extensively to research the book. And this is before the internet was a web interface. And I used Usenet as a research vehicle. And that gave me a very deep understanding of how to use the internet. And that in turn led me to write a guide to how to use the internet in South Africa and then across Africa. And that journey has now come full circle with my new book, which is called The Hitchhiker's Guide to AI. It always amazes me when I hear journalists talking about being scared of technology or technophobic, how they want to be in control of their creativity and the like. But what I find is that the more you can leverage those kind of SaaS tools and the kind of tools that are available to increase productivity as a journalist, the more effective you can be and the more creative you can be as a journalist, because you don't have to worry about many of the nuts and bolts of your business as a journalist. I do believe journalists need to think like businesses as well. Gadget Magazine goes out as a daily newsletter, which then drives traffic back to our website. So that newsletter has always been a critical part of alerting people to what stories are going up every single day. But we found with our previous service, which was called MailChimp, that it was very inflexible, but also very expensive. As our subscription base increased, the cost of sending those mails every day also went up. And when we found a Zoho campaign that allowed us almost unlimited use across all of these uses, it was a godsend. It was like a dream come true that we could have any level of usage. And quite a few years later, it still seems too good to be true, and we're still using it in that way.